Bora então continuar aqui com os vídeos de Fallout. Continuamos aqui de onde paramos aí no vídeo passado. Vamos lá, mano. Aqui eu tenho que, ó, saia da Mass Fusion. Só tem que sair fora daqui, mano. Vamos cair fora, velho. Ela demora agora pra carregar, né? Cara, que demora, velho. Na moral, mano, load daqui, esse load aqui é não me conforma, mano. Esses load demorado, velho. Enfim. Fale com Alia. Aonde que? Com Ali Filmori. Eu acho que ela é do Instituto, né? É isso mesmo, aqui ó. Ela é do Instituto, tem que ir pra lá. Mano, eu poderia cortar o load? Poderia. Porém, é muito vídeo, mano. É muito vídeo. Então não tem condição de... tipo, editar 200 vídeos assim de uma vez. Não tem como, não tem como. É muita coisa. Caramba, eu caí aqui, ó. Tá, bora falar com ela então. Tô danificada a armadura, velho.
Yes? We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Dr. Fillmore.
Well, I see you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. Seems I needn't have worried. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Tá bom. Eu tô curioso o que tem ali, mano. Tô muito curioso, velho. Eu acredito que uma hora nós vamos entrar ali. Tá, deixa eu falar com o meu... Falar com o meu filho, né? Pô, esse podia ter mudado, né? Botado o nome dele de Shawn pra mim, né? Pra eu não ficar tendo que falar o nome é pai o tempo todo.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done.
I feel quite well. Interesting. How's your energy? No more of that. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my leave. I see. And you've been getting extra rest? Are there many more of these questions? I see. Any additional pain or tenderness? Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well. Okay. Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now. But I haven't quite finished. I believe we're done now. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
Beleza. Entraram no meu caminho, né?
It would have been much quicker if they hadn't gotten in the way.
Yes, they are becoming a nuisance. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Beleza. É mais peça?
Do you need parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
Oxe, tá falando o que de mim agora? O que eu fiz?
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve the situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
Tá, eles querem que ele trabalhe no reator, né? Nem sei quem é esse cara, velho. Chega até a casa. Tá, deixa eu ver como é que eu faço pra ir lá, né? Ah, fica aqui? Fica na fazendinha ali, é. Vamos lá, né? Vamos lá, mano. Eu não sinto que eu estou traindo, eu acho, né, mano? Não sei, mano. Eu fico muito na dúvida, velho. Quem que é o cara bonzinho da situação aqui, mano? Fica aqui. Eu já vim aqui outra vez. Nunca pensei que ia voltar aqui de novo. Mas fica aqui embaixo. Nossa, na hora que eu passei aqui eu nem vi que tinha isso, mano. Passei meia-noite ali.
Yes?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is gonna do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
This isn't a misunderstanding. This is you telling us to stand by while the Institute abuses us. Why are you so against this? You do know which side you're on, don't you?
You don't have all the information. I do. I'm telling you, this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
You'd better be right. If you're not, that man's life is on your head. I'll have my men stand down. But you'd better get in there and make sure you're right.
Tá bom. Vamos lá então, né? Evitamos um tiroteio aí, velho.
General.
Eu sou o general deles, né, mano? Vamos conversar, velho. Aí, eu não entendo, velho. Pra que load pra isso, mano? Pô, não tem sentido, mano. Load pra entrar numa casinha dessa, mano. Pô.
Greetings, sir.
Caraca, os caras me chamam de senhor, vi.
thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Eu falar com ele?
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
É. Tá, vamos tentar, né? Vamos conversar, ele tá aqui em cima. Nossa, mais um load, velho. Meu Deus, mano. Ah, vou sair pra fora sem querer, velho. Por isso que deu load de novo. Pelo menos o load pra entrar e pra entrar dentro da casa é rapidinho, né?
I'm looking forward to working for you, Filipe.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Não.
I mean you no harm. No one here does, all right? We're just here to talk.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or
My
whatever it
organs,
is you do.
keys.
I won't let you. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away!
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Hum.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
Como é que eu faço, velho? Deixa eu tentar ameaçar, velho.
Shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. But if you make this difficult, you're going to regret it.
Okay, all right. What do you want from me? Why are you here?
Mr. Wallace, would you be willing to help the Institute?
Help the Institute? But aren't they I'm the bad guys?
Nós somos vilões?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Think about your future, Wallace. This is a way to secure it.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now.
Então eu quero ver quem é o cara, mano.
I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
It's stuck.
Tá enferrada a porta, vê? Vamos ver aqui, ó. Fale com o pai. Mas antes, bora sair pra fora, ver o que rola aqui quando eu sair, né? Veremos. O que vai desenrolar aqui, porque... Pô, vou falar o quê? Mano, para pensar, o lugar realmente é um lugar seguro, né? Tá, vamos cair fora. Vamos voltar.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia. Quite a handful.
Beleza. Aqui então. Tá aqui em cima.
Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Não, tá de brincadeira que eu vou ter que anunciar, velho.
You've got to be kidding me.
Absolutely not. You are to be the director of the Institute. You are the only reasonable choice for so important a task. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple.
Ah, a comunidade que ele tá falando é daqui do Instituto, tá bom. Achei que era a comunidade dos manutinhos lá, mano, da superfície, não. Aqui é de boa, pô. Tá, ele me deu um texto para eu estar lendo, é isso? Roteiro de comunicação. Pessoas da comunidade. Caraca, ele vai ser transmitido pra superfície mesmo. Porém, eu acho que pra todas as caixas de som e rádios, né? Tô achando. Tá, vou deixar ele transmitindo isso aí, velho. Vai ser incrível, mano.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are.
E nós... quem manda, vê? E é nós quem manda. Aí não, né? Vamos ajudar, vamos falar assim, né?
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
A existência patética, aí também não podemos, né? Vidas.
daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
Tragédia pra todos, vai.
Tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is...
O futuro está... em boas mãos, vai.
in safe hands. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Vamos ver o que deu isso aí, né?
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh.
É
The radio
verdade.
station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Tá, beleza. Reconfigure o transmissor, né? Por mim, vamos lá, né? É isso aí, mano. Vou estar ensinando por aqui. Próximo vídeo a gente continua então a partir daqui, mano.